And now, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to our next guest. UWC is one of the largest warehousing facilities in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, providing a facility of 72,000 square meters built on an area of 151,000 square meters within 302,000 square meters of land, which is transformed into a state-of-the-art warehousing and logistics service facility in the Al Khumra area in Jeddah. Today he is a part of this panel discussion to provide us and impart the knowledge of modern days of digital transformation in the field of logistics. Ladies and gentlemen, from UWC we have CFO Mr. Ibrahim. How are you doing, sir?
Fine, thank you.
It's good to have you here.
Thank you very much for welcoming.
Thank you for making your way to Pakistan in these times. Sir, the first question that I would like to ask you, which is of particular interest to our viewers here, could you let us know how logistics business in Saudi Arabia has become bigger and better than any other regional port in terms of port and shipping? How has that happened?
And in April 2016, the vision of 2030 just published in this time, and the goals are very ambitious, and it's very clear and very quantified, and this was shocking for us as a private sector.
Really,
it's the biggest time to find such goals from the government, and we are in a time thinking that, are we really going to reach those goals? It's very ambitious, and we couldn't imagine that we are tripling or doing more than this for the numbers that we can find 2%, 3% increase year over year.
Right.
And this is in a good sectors. And then we can find 300 and 400 increases. Yeah. So in logistics, yeah, you can imagine that we are tripling our container receivers. We are receiving from 15 to 16 million, and we are in a target to receive 40 million and more.
40 million?
40 million. And this is we cannot imagine this. So then the denial and shocking phase are moving, and we find the government are moving very fast in a pace we cannot even catch as a private sector.
Really?
So we have 9 ports, and the development and the infrastructure are moving like a hell. It's like non-stop moving and non-stop development there, even for the infrastructure.
Really? So I'm sure this is all growing on a massive scale. Infrastructure is being upgraded. Where did this ambition come from? Where did this suddenly appear out of nowhere when you were looking at 2 to 3% growth every year? Suddenly the target is 300% by 2030. Where did this come from?
This is the target that happened with the vision of the king and the French crown, after they decided to rely on non-oil economy,
right,
rather than oil economy. So they find all the aspects and the power they having right now. The location to be in the middle of the world, this is very prime location, and
yeah,
they didn't get all the benefits out of this before. So now they open eye for all the aspects, not only logistics.
yeah.
For tourism and visits, they are planning to receive 100 million visitors each year.
Each year.
For the gift they have, the 2 holy mosques, they are getting around 6 million visitors each year. The target is to be 30 million. You can imagine the transformations. Yeah. So how can we receive all those? What is the infrastructure? What is the services they are planning to have to accommodate all those visitors?
Yeah.
So those kind of transformation that we are really in hurry, and we just feel the heat is coming and the demand's coming. Are we ready? Are we like this, So we are just running like hell, and we couldn't catch as we can do.
So, okay, the goal was set. It's a very ambitious goal.
Yes.
Now, you've been given the goals. You're the people who've been in the business for a long time, so you know what it would require to attain those goals. The changes in infrastructure, the upgrading of almost all the facilities along the way. How has Saudi Arabia already, right now we can say that Saudi Arabia is already on its way to achieving those goals.
Yes.
How does that look right now? They say that Saudi Arabia has done better than most countries,
yeah,
in this realm. Please shed some light on that.
In terms of numbers, we all can see what is the transformation happens in the last 3-4 years,
Right.
despite the pandemics and all this stuff. And if you are just living, you can see year after year the changes even in the streets and in the mindset. Now the things that we are in a denial, now we are in a race. Even all competitors, خلاص, we know that this is coming. The
Right.
denial phase, we are out
Is
of
over.
it. خلاص, you find the government's here and it's moving, and then you are ahead of the government. Now you barely catch it.
So that new reality has been accepted by everyone.
Yes. خلاص, we believe, we see the steps, and we have to follow or to die.
So the way forward has been calculated, it's been projected, it's been
clear.
understood.
It's
Really?
it's clear, and we are going in the same direction. If you don't go with us, others will go. This is a message.
Really.
Very fast to our goals.
And you've already come a long way in achieving those goals, I believe.
Yes.
Everyone's talking about Saudi Arabia and how it's becoming this hub of connectivity between so many regions, Asia, Africa, Europe,
It's
It's
a bit-
right in the middle.
It's a very competitive, and in this time with those challenges, they will make it. They will make it.
You see that happening?
Yeah.
Wow. My next question, sir. How does HashMove's platform fit into this larger landscape of logistics technology, and what unique value do you think it will bring to the industry?
HashMove is the transformation of logistics business in the world. It's like a disruption. Let me take it step back, who we are, and how we react on those changes in this world. My company is established in 2006 and owned by two big groups, family groups. The first group is Hayal Saeed Anam. It's one of the biggest groups, and its turnover is around $10 billion, and it operates in Middle East, Africa, Europe, and Southeast Asia.
Really?
And it's established 1938. The other group is Al Isai, and it's one of the biggest trading companies in Saudi, big trading groups, and it established 1945. They established this logistics company under the name United Warehouse Company, and we are the best warehousing company in Saudi, and we are delivering the premium service. After the Vision 2030, we get a kind of shock. This is the way forward. خلاص, it's clear, and with time, it's real. It's not just a vision, and this is good.
Sort of wild projection, it's an achievable target.
It's good words in white papers, and that's it. No, it's achievable goals, and we all should go after this. So we changed the mindset and our strategy according to this, and all the private sector is doing this there. So we are not a warehousing company, we are a logistics company. So we enhanced our service offering. We have all the services now, not only warehousing, we have transportation, warehousing, freight forwarding, custom clearance, value-added services, distribution, all those services. And then pandemic came. And
then it came.
And then pandemic, because the vision is 2016. So we changed our strategy to cope with this. And then pandemic came, and we found that, technology is taking a different aspect now in the challenge. We have 5G, we have blockchain, we have AI, we have IoT, we have all those things, and it's not just a fancy right now. If you didn't implement it,
You would miss
the
out.
whole market is moving so fast. If you just step back, you will be another Kodak, and it will be a bye-bye.
That's the right example, Kodak.
Yeah, sorry, Kodak.
Good, yeah.
But in this, we have a shocking stop. Are we going to compete in a conventional way? Are we waiting to find someone leading the market, and we to be good follower to just cope or to survive in such moving market? What shall we do? This is the kind of question that we are putting, and we are directed by our board and owners. What are you doing? You need really to be number one, or to be
A follower.
a good follower, or to be just a conventional that will die with this a normal evolution.
Yeah.
So the first shock is the vision, and this is internal challenge inside Saudi and in the region to be number one in logistics in the Middle East and all this stuff. This is internal challenge,
Right.
and the globe challenge, which is the technology. What are we gonna offer according to this and with this all challenges?
So there's an
and
internal
dynamics?
challenge and there's the external challenge
Exactly,
as well.
Exactly. So if we use the current ways to compete or to be in this market operating, we will die eventually.
Right.
So we take the decision to have a kind of transformation, digital transformation.
The braver choice, basically.
Yes, and we have a kind of challenges. You know, if you don't know something, you will not be comfortable to digest. I can order Uber or Airbnb or something like this, and it took us time. Some guys until soon that shall I pay with mobile or with a watch? No, my money will not be safe like this, and
Right.
this is a kind of perception. So logistics, how can I book a container to be freighted from one country to another country and clear it and make all this by one click?
It wasn't done before, so.
Yeah. And then HashMove came, and we made a partnership with HashMove. We see the future, and then HashMove is translating the future into now.
Right.
This HashMove is doing really a great future job. So we made a partnership with HashMove, and we are transforming all our services to be digitally. And the launch, we are making a great event in end of May.
Where will that be?
Yeah.
Where will it be?
In Jeddah, in Saudi.
In Jeddah.
Yeah, it will be a mega launch for our digital transformation. It will be in Ritz Carlton, Jeddah.
Really?
And this will be the new birth of our company, and it will be a real disruption for logistics market in Saudi.
Wow. You must be looking forward to that.
Yeah, for sure.
How do you see the impact of B2B platforms like HashMove in the short term?
In the short term, it will be a kind of
Catalyst?
I think the market somehow is ready and interested to such service.
Right.
They are very focused. You can find a very Goro shipping lines. You can find a very big transportation companies. But to have all these suppliers to be combined,
To be connected.
inside one country. I'm not talking about Saudi right now. I'm talking about the kind of platform like HashMove. We are connected to the whole world. So I'm a company. I can be connected to a logistics company in Pakistan, in Europe, in wherever, and I can offer my services to my customers other than Saudi, other than the
Right.
Middle East. I have right now, we are getting a partnerships with Pakistani company and other companies.
Really?
They are very big in logistics here in Pakistan, and then I can go to my customers, guys, I have now extended services. What you are getting here in Saudi, you can get there in Pakistan. So can you imagine the kind of trading and the enhancement? Logistics is just delivering everything to everyone.
It's almost like removing a
All
cap
the
from your
borders.
imagination.
All
you
the
know?
borders are out, خلاص.
Yeah.
It's like this. So with kind of partnerships without HashMove, it will not be that easy.
So HashMove is an enabler in terms of attaining those goals.
It's enabler, and without it, really, I don't think it's gonna happen like this.
Really.
Yeah.
Well, I wish you all the best for the next 5 years
Thank
and the way
you.
forward.
Thank you very much.
Very nice speaking to you, and I look forward to seeing you at the conference. Ibrahim, thank you
Thank
very
you
much
very
for
much.
speaking to us. Mr. Ibrahim from the UWC, and we'll hear more from them over the course of the conference.
Thank you.